Have you ever felt sexually harassed? Or didn't know how to approach someone you found attractive? There are many women who are annoyed by pickup lines. At the same time, there are many men who don't know how to approach a woman. There are penalties for sexual harassment, but no legal ways to express whether you want love or sex from someone. The whole subject is a huge taboo. People are not supposed to talk openly about their feelings and urges. What does that do to us? It's considered immoral, disgusting, perverse. Why is it like that? We were all created that way. We are all living proof that our parents had sex. Some are proof that their parents had sex out of love because they had married beforehand. Others are proof that their parents had sex for pleasure because their parents weren't actually a couple. What's so bad about that? Why can't we talk about it openly? Politicians are making it even more difficult for us with a sexual criminal law that leaves it unclear what is really allowed. It can't be that in this day and age we still have to be afraid to name our feelings for love or sex. But you see and hear hate and violence everywhere. I ask you quite frankly, which is better, love or hate, sex or violence? Politicians promote the world we live in with their bans. And our children, do they have rights? Not a chance. If you look in the penal code, you will find child abuse. But if you ask parents what is allowed, what helps when the child screams, argues, lies, beats, great cluelessness. If you ask children what they are allowed to do, then you will get all sorts of different rules from their parents, educators, teachers. What does it do to a child if someone is allowed to do something and the other is not? At the beginning of our lives, we learn injustice, being in the mercy of others, not having a say, not questioning. Is that a good thing? Is that what responsible citizens look like? I think this is how we raise fascists who are in bondage to their leader or resigned rebels. And when the children get older, they have even more duties and can be punished themselves then. Where you go when you're too old for the playground? Where to go when you meet the first love of your life? Where to go when you want to fly away from your parents to be with friends? On the street, in the woods, like homeless people who are driven out everywhere. Again, this feeling of helplessness, powerlessness, authority. The right of the older person to forbid you to do things, to deny you your right to vote. You're still too young for that. You are still too stupid for that. Who decides that and why? End of discussion. And when you're old, you'll be lonely. You've worked, started a family, and many of your children and grandchildren have had to move away, finding work, finding a place to study, finding affordable housing. And you? Your friends have died, your partner is a care case. Every now and then someone comes by from the care service and the stopwatch is ticking. Unfortunately, we don't have any more time. And there may come the time when you get tired of living like this, so you'd rather die. But you're not allowed to, because your life doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the state. And they want to make money from you in a psychiatric ward or in intensive care. The main thing is that you are still consumed, no matter how. If you want your life to belong to you from the beginning to the end, then use the time you have left here on earth. Become active. Read the book Handover of Power, especially the volume Family, or my novel Life in the New World, and watch the next video. It will give you hope for a better future.